come up here to Fullerton, California, and we've come to a public park. Now here at the park, you find these kind of grills all over the place. They've got this big, wide grate to them. They've got a pan down here to put your charcoal. And what we're gonna be doing today is we're gonna cook up some chicken. We're gonna put some hickory wood on it, make it nice and smoky. You know what we call today's show? BBQ Chicken 101. Class? Class? Bueller? I'm getting hungry. Let's go! Now the first thing you're going to want to do when you get to your grill is clean it off. Remember, the previous barbecue master, he left and he left a bunch of debris just for you. So just bring your brush, wipe down the top of the grill like that. That's going to help a lot. So once you get all your stuff set up at the park, the next thing I want you to do is get your charcoal lit. Now I know you watched the other video I made on how to start charcoal, so we don't have to go through with that again. And I'm sure you brought your chimney with you. Let's get it going. So besides just cooking on a charcoal, today I've decided we ought to give our chicken some good hickory smoke flavor. What I brought today is the Best of the West hickory smoking chips. Besides hickory, they make apple and some other flavors. Now there's two ways to cook using briquettes and smoking chips. One is you can put your chips directly on the flame, which means they'll burn real hot, real fast, and real smoky. The second way is to put your chips into water, let them soak for about 20 minutes. Then when you put them on your flame, they'll burn a lot slower, they'll still be smoky, they'll last a lot longer, and you'll have a much more even heat. Class! Class! Now we've got our 9 pieces of chicken to go here. And you know what, there's about 1,000,000 ways to cook chicken, and we don't really have time to do 1,000,000 ways. There's everything from leaving it plain to sticking a beer can up one of those suckers. But today all we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little spice on one half of our chicken. The spice comes from the Salt Lick from Driftwood, Texas. If you ever get a chance to go visit the Salt Lick, believe me, it's a barbecue experience you will never forget. Now I'm not a big fan of barbecue sauce, so if you have a barbecue sauce you'd like me to try, why don't you leave a note for me on the comments section of the YouTube page. Now the trick with using barbecue sauce is you wanna cook your chicken, wait till it's about 10 minutes before it's all done, then you spread your barbecue sauce on the chicken. It'll keep it from burning and getting caramelized. It'll come out a lot better, trust me. Okay, so here's our full breast here, and let's spice these guys up. Let's give them a good liberal coating on both sides. Salt Lick is great stuff. This is gonna be really good chicken. We're gonna leave these pieces plain. We're gonna put our barbecue sauce on them later. Looks like our coals have burned down pretty good. Let's go ahead and transfer them onto the plate. And we put our chimney in a safe spot. I'm gonna go ahead and spread them out. This crowbar and I, we've been doing barbecues together for probably 20 years or more. This is a good opportunity to put your soaked chips on top of your coals. Oh, you can hear those things fizzle. Those will burn up in no time at all. And let's go ahead and transfer our coals down into the pit. I'm gonna go about halfway down. Clean off the top of the grill. We'll be ready to cook in about 5 minutes. A lot of people worry about flare-ups during their barbecues. I do not recommend you use one of these. Although it does a really good job of putting out flames, it does a really bad thing to your taste profile of your chicken. I do recommend you use this, however. It's a water spritzer. You can just squirt a little bit on your flames, knock them down. It'll keep from burning your chicken. To help prevent the chicken from sticking to the grill, I'm going to squirt some grapeseed oil on top of the grill and then wipe it down a little bit. Grapeseed oil is great because it has a high smoke temperature, won't cause the flare-ups. Fire is ready. I'm going to just spread out the coals a little bit, make it kind of even so that we have a good even temperature all the way across. Grill's ready. Let's put our chicken on. Let's put the bone side of the chicken down. Those pieces are for the barbecue sauce, they're plain. These pieces have the spice on them from the Salt Lick. Ooh, baby, here we go. We got a ton of smoke coming out of here. That's coming right off those hickory chips. This is gonna be some great chicken. All right, these babies been cooking for a while. Let's give them a turn. Oh yeah. We're getting some chicken cooked now, baby. Look at that. Look at that nice leg on there. You can still see though, if you look, pretty raw on that side. One thing about chicken is you want to make sure that you cook it all the way through. In just a minute, I'm going to put my thermometer on these guys. We're going to see if we can get them up to temperature. All right, we're coming up to temperature now. We're at 157, 158. We're shooting for about 160, 165. I'm going to go ahead and get our barbecue sauce ready to go for those pieces. Okay, so we're going to put on some barbecue sauce on our chicken now. I'm using the silicone brush. You can see that. These are pretty cool because they don't leave the bristles on the meat. And they're very easy to clean. Turn these puppies over. Okay, now's the time we got to be careful with our heat because that barbecue sauce will burn up and caramelize very quickly, especially when we've got heat so close to the bird. Get that good and spread on there. Give the other guys a turn. We are just about there. Look at that. So you can see by the barbecue sauce is starting to thicken up on the top side. I think it's about time to give them a flip. Look at that. Now remember, don't use the barbecue sauce that you basted the chicken with as dipping sauce later. You don't want to cross-contaminate your chicken. Okay, we're all set. Our chicken is done. Look at that. Oh, baby. Oh, look at that. It's perfect on the dry rub chicken. You can tell, look how nice and moist that is through there. There's a good leg. Okay, now on these ones that have the barbecue sauce on them, look at that. We got just a little bit of singeing on the edge. That's going to be perfect for us. Just where we want it to be. Ah, look at that. Right on. 2 pieces, perfect, ding dong. Okay, we got our chicken on our stainless bus tray. We like to use stainless because it's very easy to clean. We're gonna cover it up with the lid. We're gonna pull it off to the side, let them rest for about 5 minutes. This is gonna be some good chicken. All right, let's see how we did here. All right. We got some barbecue chicken with the barbecue sauce on it. That's that nice looking leg. And I've got a piece of the dry rub chicken. There's that big full breast. That looks pretty good to me. I think I'll have a little bite of that full breast. That was so good. I can really taste the hickory flavor from the Best of the West hickory smoking chips. That was a real winner for us. And you know, you always got to wash it down with a little bit of red grape juice, if you know what I'm talking about. Huh? So congratulations, you are now a graduate of BBQ Chicken 101. If you got a tassel, you can turn it. Come back and join us again next time. From the pit.